Good morning everyone, I hope you're very good this morning. I'm Veronica and I'm back with a new video on Scope International. So this morning I came back to speaking about the situation that I have with the DMP. So as you know, everyone knows in this channel that my modules have been studying supply chains, transportations, logistics. So I have a postgrad operation and supply chain, so which is talking about all the logistic and all this stuff. And also, as you have been seeing to my YouTube channel, Scope International, I speak a lot about the technology side. In the case, so I come this morning based on the case that I have with the DMP challenge that I have with my medical record in the UK. So following the previous testimony that I already shared, I remember sending a letter with some propositions that I made to the organizations. It is innovations based on what I study, based on software, based on how to optimizing data, how to optimizing consolidate data and have all the data globally, worldwide, European. I'm going to be focused in France and also in European market, and it can be also linked to international. So let me start it. So I'm gonna start it. So I make some design and I'm gonna put that at the end of the videos. Okay, so as you can see here on this paper, so I designed it. Okay, so I designed the map of France. So in total, the map of France has in total 101 department, French department in France, which is about 13 regions in France. Add with the île, like île French, such as Martinique, Guadeloupe, Guyane, and Réunion. So the list of the 13 regions has the following: Hauts-de-France, Grand Est, Bourgogne, Franche-Comté, Auvergne, Haut-Rhin, Provence, Côte d'Azur, Aquitaine, Nouvelle-Aquitaine, Pays de la Loire, Comte-Val de Loire, Île-de-France, Normandie, Bretagne. Donc, ça c'est les 13 régions de la France. This is the 13 region of French. And following with the department of France, there are 4 of them that are already saying. For example, the A1 Guadeloupe, it's a link to the department, it's a link to one of the department region in France. So let me tell you which is it. I'm gonna put the link and the picture at the end of the video so that you can really see what I'm trying to say. So it's basically linked to then back here. Okay, so it's linked to the platform. So the platform A1 is focused on the A1 Guadeloupe, and it's linked to the platform 1 A1 AHQ. Okay, and the latter as from the regions located in France. Then we have the platform 2. The platform 2, it's the globally based on the A28G. It's linked to the regions which are the Hauts-de-France, and also Pays de la Loire. And this is linked to the Port of France. Then we have platform 3, A3DM, which is demonstrates Southern. Then it's linked to A, Hauts-de-France, G, Pays de la Loire, and G, Auvergne, Rhône-de-Rhin. So in total we have four platforms that is linked to, that's actually consolidate to each department. So there's 13 departments There's 13 regions in 101 regions. So in total, 13 regions as consolidate different department onto it that has been consolidated to 4 platforms that is linked to the Ile-de-France. So on, since I came back to France, based on my medical record, based on my history of my medical record, I basically set it already created through Amélie and Caisse Assurance Maladie French, which is the carte vitales, the CMU, also the carte européenne, and also the kind of vaccinations. I create the DMP through online as le carnet de santé was not available for it. So the carnet of santé, it's actually all the record of your data that's been writing. So you get that when you're very young age. But actually, I didn't have any all those informations when I came back from France. So this is really can be really difficult to really explaining this right now. So I didn't have it. That's why I created DMP and I have it. And also have a data medical 2009 to 2020 from France that my practitioners actually provide me by printing and also add to the QSB. And also I have like an access of my data from UK and also print document of UK as well. So and I also link into France Connect. France Connect, all those informations. This is all connected through my medical record, through my work history, my certificate history, my history of work, and everything is into it. So this has been set it into in France and UK for access of my data from my operations that I've been made it when I was there. So as I said, the solution is actually to create the 4 platforms that actually consolidate 4 platforms that link it to the Ile-de-France and the link it to 13 regions that has 4 platforms linked to 101 department in France. This platform actually consolidate all the data of the medical record from French people and also for EU citizens who enters the country or external as well. Following that, the second thing is demonstrate that all the platform as before that we have practitioners, we have hospitals, we have pharmacy and laboratory. So these 4 platform for hospitals, 4 platform practitioners, hospitals and pharmacy and laboratories. So it's linked to the Ile-de-France and linked to the 100 department in France and also the 30 regions. So it's consolidated together. It's where all the database actually are consolidated, so it make it easier to make their informations, and they can actually identify such informations by using the following reference, which is platform 1 AIAHQK, and this is the descriptions of the Department of Ile-de-France and also the department, the regions of France that is linked to the map. And each regions are linked to 101 department, so it's allocated through it. So after that information, I have made here an example right here. If you can see my design. So in that design, hopefully you can see the design. Okay. So this is the design that I made so far. On that design, basically, it's demonstrate that we have a big database. The database is actually the general database. Consolidate all the database of professional of health and also all the 4 platforms that is linked to the 30 regions and also to the 101 department that's consolidated 101 department consolidated in 30 regions. The 30 regions consolidated 4 platforms that is linked to it. And this is the database general that consolidate all the data through it, or all of the information of the professionals and also the patients. And see the platforms identified over here. And also the database can be consolidated through the information from the DFP system the information that the practitioners actually added through it, based on the patient's appointments, also the card vital, all the information, some information is already added through it, so such as when you purchase the medicines and so on. And for Connect, is actually also can add your information from medical record and also your history from work, where you live, your qualifications, your work experience, your family situations. Those informations are so important because Info Connect informations are really useful when you made your card details, and also when you also made the same. This is really helpful, really helpful. So link it to amini.fa, and also when you're looking at it, when I do this is database general practitioners 1, database general hospital 2, database general pharmacy 3, database general laboratory. Link it to the platform 1 A1, platform 1 A1A HQ. Link it to the platform 2 A2AG. Link it to the platform 3 A3DM. Link it to the platform 4 A4AGG. So this is how the consolidations are made. So this is made for France. So I'm going to put in the picture of it, the design that I made by hand, so that you can actually see what I've done so far. And then also create for European. So you know that there's 27 departments, 27 countries that are part of the Union European. So a database has created one database for the 27 country can actually consolidate all the database of the people that's from different countries from EU. Database and link it through it, and can be actually linked to the network of the database general of the database of France, that has consolidated all the database of the patient on the inside of the France country. And we know that in France there's European people who live there, so all the information actually consolidate through it. So in this case, when the EU citizen can actually have access on his data. And also it is not just restraint, because it can also help us to develop that through it, by making that for international. So this is the idea that can make based on my assess when I look at the situation my situation with UK informations based on my operations. By the time that I found out that you can actually declare that you have been having some issue of health in the country, and if you have a country document, you can actually provide those documents to them, and from overseas, so they can see what you can do. But you must do that straight away. But you can actually make it straight away, and a database that can let people free. Anytime they can actually add the information, and they always be in connections with the practitioners overseas, and add the data, such as a DMP system is easier. Based on my situation, I actually consolidate all my database from everywhere where I've been, like doctor, pharmacy, hospital, laboratory, radiology, my doctor, anything that I had, I just consolidate all this information, and I record that through online with my own informations, and I can give access only to professionals of health that I decide who is going to be the right to have a look of my information. I also can let them add the information through it as well. So this is much more easier based on the situations of what happened to me. This is a solution. So you can say that I believe that many people will say, it's not possible, but at least they have software, they have technology, so you can actually have different technology that can consolidate the information and really optimize in terms of printing document, in terms of going in different places, ask such questions, have many meetings with the doctor, like dysfunctions of technology or lack of enough information regarding the patients for overseas. Maybe a patient actually has some operation is in a country or something going on through his life, and then he come to another country, and now he's faced to the practitioners, the professionals, and the professionals made his diagnosis and may ask him some questions, but may not have all the information. So I believe that um, having this access, giving access of the patients to when they travel to another place can actually optimizing the time and then really eliminate any kind of error that can happen, because it can happen actually. So in this case, this is my proposition, this is my idea, and it's really focused on what I've been studying, because I study supply chains and operations, transportations, and everything is about software and technology. And based on that, it's really help me helpful to do that. So this is for the 27th country EU citizen, with the designer of the software, proposal software. So thank you very much for your listening, and have a look on the design that I did so far. And if you have any questions, I'm very pleased to answer the questions. And thank you very much for your listening, and I see you later for the next video, and have a good day.